Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about the ITD Cementation stock. Yesterday, the stock has fallen by approximately 15%, and today also the stock is down by approximately 1%. So we will discuss in the video what shall we do with the stock. Do we need to buy, sell, or hold the stock? First of all, let us discuss the reason why the stock has fallen by approximately 15% yesterday. The reason why the stock has fallen is because the promoter company, that is ITD, Italian Thai Development, is planning or exploring a potential divestment of their entire stake in the company. Please do note that there is no definite decision at this point of time, and all these things are still in the preliminary stage. So, first of all, we'll discuss the business of the ITD cementation. So, if we look at the ITD cementation, it is approximately 90 years old company. It has been in business in India since 1931, and in the year 2004, ITD, that is Italian Thai Development, acquired the majority stake in the company, and since then it has been called as Italian Thai Development Cementation India Limited. Next, let's discuss the business model of the parent company. So the parent company Italian Thai Development is in the business for last 60 plus years, and they have the global presence. They have the global presence in India, Bangladesh, to name a few. And in terms of area of operations, these are the major area of operations. So they are into maritime structures, urban infrastructure, MRTS and airports, highway bridges and flyovers, industrial structure and buildings, hydro dams, tunnels and irrigation, foundation and specialist engineering, water and wastewater. In the year financial year 2024, the total revenue of the company increased by approximately 52%, and the total revenue was 7,718 crore. The PAT also jumped by approximately 120%, and it was total 274 crore. One good news is that if you look into the order book, they are having an order book of 6,915 crore, which is pretty good. When it comes to the clientele, majority of the business comes from the government, that is 49%, and next is private sector, which is 33%, and the remaining 18% comes from the PSU sector. If you look over here, this is an important slide. So majority of the revenue, or if I have to say, the most of the order book that is there, like 55% of the order book approximately is from maritime structure and urban infrastructure, MRTS and airport. MRTS stands for Mass Rapid Transit System. When you compare this with the company like Kenner Construction, so Kenner Construction is mostly into roads. So their 50% of the order book right now is into roads, and 17% is into pipeline. So this is one important thing that we need to clearly understand between the difference for the both the companies. And when you go through the management guidance, the management has guided that in the current financial year, there will be a revenue growth of approximately 20 plus percent, and the margin will stay in the same range, that is around 10%. Now, as I said, the main reason why the stock has fallen by 15% is because of the parent company divestment. That is one of the reason. There are a couple of other reasons which I will disclose as and when we proceed further in the video. So, if let us suppose if the parent company is divesting the investment, is it really bad always? I don't think so. So, if I go to the camps, so if you look into the camps, when I scroll down and see in the December quarter, the parent company, they reduced the holding from 20% to 0%. And if you see the stock price from September 2023 till date, let us see the stock price. So from September, so let us suppose it was 25, 2600, and stock price right now is approximately 3800. So even though the parent company or the promoter reduced their stake to zero, the stock price has gained approximately 50%. So it is not like always whenever the promoter is selling the stake, it is bad for the company. If the sale by the promoter is absorbed entirely by the FII and DII and only minute portion goes to the public, then that can be a good sign as well. And at this point of time, if you look into ITD cementation, all these discussions are into the preliminary stage. They have not yet decided to sell the stake. Even if they sell the stake and if all of those are absorbed by FII and DII, we do not have to worry much about the stock, considering they are able to meet the guidance of 20% revenue and 10% profit margin. So now let us discuss the parent company. Italian Thai Development is the parent company of ITD Cementation. And if you look into the stock price of Italian Thai Development, that is their parent company, the stock has been in downtrend since starting. So if you see over here, from the day the stock was listed, since then the stock has been in downtrend. So we'll try to analyze the reason why the stock has been in downtrend. So let us go to the financials. And over here, if we scroll a bit down, you will be able to see the major reason, like one of the major reason why the stock has been in the downtrend. So the major reason why the stock has been in the downtrend is because of this debt to equity ratio. So if you see the debt to equity ratio, it is pretty high. And this has been like this for many years. This is one of the major reasons why the stock has been in downtrend. Now, let us discuss next and we'll try to see how much debt this company has and how much stake they're planning to sell in the Indian company. So if you look into the total debt as of now is 50 billion Thai baht. So all this thing is in the Thai currency like 50 billion Thai baht, and one Thai baht is equals to approximately 2.28 INR. So if we convert this thing to INR, the total debt would be approximately, I'm just taking 2 as a reference for calculation. The total debt would be 100 billion INR. So 100 billion INR would be 10,000 crore. And when we go and look into the market cap of ITD Cementation, the total market cap for ITD Cementation is approximately 8,000 crore at this point of time. So they have approximately 46% of the stake, and if they sell the entire stake, they will be getting approximately 4,000 crore. So yeah, if they sell the stake, then definitely it would be a big positive for the parent company. And if you see, because of that only, the stock price of the parent company has gained approximately 6% in the last couple of trading sessions. So now let us take a comparison of the ITD cementation against its peer, and we'll try to see the valuation. So if you see the ITD cementation, the P ratio of the company is 30, which is more than industry average. PEG ratio also is higher when compared to the counterpart. If you look at it, the return on equity, that is also lower as compared to peers. And additionally, operating profit margin is obviously less. And they've guided for the same operating profit margin. Next, when we look into the sales, so this is definitely good. The sales has almost more than double in the last 4 years. And same way, the operating profit has also increased approximately 3 to 4 times. And the operating profit margin is also expanded, and the management had guided that the operating profit margin will be in the same range. The reserves for the company is also highest ever. So this is definitely good. And the fixed asset is also highest ever. This is definitely good. So over here, almost everything looks good. But the thing is, the valuation is a bit on the higher side. So at this point of time, I would suggest not to make any position in the company. And let us discuss about the ITD cementation stock. What would be the ideal range to buy the stock? So the first price when you should be buying the stock would be approximately 350 to 370. And after that, you can buy the stock in the range of 230 to 250. I would suggest to buy the stock in a staggered manner. And also, you need to carefully watch the divestment news, who is taking the majority stake from the promoter. If it is FII, DIA, then we are all good. Otherwise, we might need to be a bit more careful over here. Apart from this, if you look into the analyst rating, like most of the analysts, whatever the rating or the target that they had given, the target price has already reached. So this is also an indicator that it is not advisable to make any fresh position at this point of time, and we should wait and then only decide if we have to make the position or not. Thanks for watching. If you have any question, please post them in the comment and I will try to answer them. Have a good day.